guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's CJ and I post makeup videos semi-regularly. This is my first video in actually a while and it's kind of awkward to be back, but it's cool. So today I'm just gonna do like a quick little empties video. I know my last one wasn't too long ago actually. I think I looked on my channel and it was like 2 months ago, but apparently I've gone through like 8 things. So we're just gonna talk about that today really quick. I hope you're all doing good, staying safe. This cowlick is driving me crazy, so if it's driving you crazy as well, I apologize. So anyway, I did this whole shtick in my first empties video, but I love empties videos because I just think they are like the true nitty gritty of what people, I mean, obviously it's what people use up, so it's not like product placement. I mean, I'm not saying people do that, but I'm just saying like it's the true real deal of like what people are actually using and what they think about it, and obviously they've used a decent chunk of it if they've used it up, so then you trust the review a little bit more. So I love empties videos, and I have like 8 or 9 products I think that I'm going to talk about. I have hair care. Do I have skincare? I have a face wash. I don't know, I have some makeup, just stuff like that. So yeah, so the first thing I'm actually not completely done with yet. I have like 1 use left, but I figured I could include it anyway. This is the Fresh Soy Face Cleanser. I got this out of a BoxyCharm. I love it, I really do, but I'm pretty sure the price is like $48 or something insane. Let me look. Okay, it's $38 on Fresh's website for this size. I loved it. It worked so well. I mean, I really did like it, but will I repurchase it? Absolutely not. I refuse to spend $38 on this amount of face wash. That's insane. I typically use, if I don't have this or like something else that I'm using from a BoxyCharm, I usually use the CeraVe hydrating facial cleanser. I have oily skin and I love the hydrating one, so that one sometimes I'll have to like double cleanse a little bit if I have like a lot of makeup on, and that's even with using like a removal balm thing. But for the amount you get and for the price you get, it's like even a better deal, I feel like, using the CeraVe one or CeraVe, whatever, as compared to using a dollop of this, which I will say this has lasted me a little bit longer than I thought it would. But still, that's $38 for a face wash. That's insane. It was really good though. So if you want to spend $38, you go on with your bad self. Okay, so 2 more bath related. Oh no, I have 3 bath related items actually. Okay, so this is a shampoo. This is the L'Oreal Paris Elvive Total Repair Extreme Renewing Shampoo. I've said this before, I don't really notice huge differences like with shampoos that I use. Like I never can really tell the difference. I mean, it was a good shampoo, I didn't hate it, I used it, but I feel like kind of, and maybe this is just because I've never found like a truly revolutionary shampoo, which I guess can prove to you that this is not that, but it was good. I mean, I used it up, I did really like it. So there's that, and it's cheap, it's from the drugstore. And then this is, I love this stuff so much. Actually, in the first video like I ever made and uploaded to YouTube, I talked about this. This is the OGX Quenching Coconut Curls Conditioner. This stuff is incredible. I have curly-ish hair right now. This is like 2nd day hair with a bunch of dry shampoo and with like an attempt at curling it. But when I get out of the shower and after using this, like I usually just let my hair air dry, and maybe there's like a couple of curls here and there I'd want to touch up because they're a little sloppy looking, but other than that, this stuff is so good and it's cheap. I mean, I don't know how this is, it's under $15, I can promise you that, but I just think it's so good. The shampoo's okay, like again, as I'm saying, like shampoo I never really can tell a huge difference, but conditioner is kind of where it's at for me, and this I just think so good. I've been using this for years, and for me to keep, you know, shampoo and conditioner is that kind of thing, like you kind of just want to try new ones and whatever, but this is one I always go back to no matter what I've been using. Like, you know, I got a shampoo and conditioner I loved for Christmas. That was more expensive, but I'm still going to repurchase this. I'm still going to use those, but I'm still going to repurchase this because I just love this so much. It smells so good. It smells like coconuts. So if you don't like coconuts, you probably won't like this. But I do think just for curlier hair, it really does do something to to them. Like, no matter what conditioner I use, if it's a more expensive one, whatever, the way I like the way that my curls dry best when I use this conditioner. And I'm not talking about putting on anything afterward. I'm just saying straight out of the shower, letting my hair air dry. I'll kind of squinch it a little bit as it's drying just to make sure the curls stay. But oh my god, I mean, and this is just a conditioner. This isn't even like the leave-in thing. So I love this so much. Okay, this is another hair thing. There's actually, okay, no, I have one that's kind of full because it comes like in a pack of 3, and I've gone through 2 of them, and so I just brought this one out. I actually don't know if there's anything left in this. Anyway, this is the Pantene Pro V Intense Rescue Shots. It's these little squeezy tube things. I actually got this off of a BuzzFeed article, randomly enough. I love these though. I have already repurchased. They're not expensive at all. It comes in like a pack of 3, I believe, and it says to use this whole thing like at once. No ma'am. No, you can use a squirt of it, like a decent one, but you know, just 1 squirt, and then just put it like at the very ends of your hair, and you don't even have to leave it on long. Like, I don't even think, yeah, this doesn't even say to leave it on, like, so you can just wash it straight out. I'll leave it on for like 1 or 2 minutes depending on how impatient I am or how late I'm running for work. But I really can tell a difference though in my split ends, and you know how the ends of my hair look. Today's not I haven't used them in a while, so you know, you can tell. But I really do think these work really well. I really like them. They're not expensive, and I just think they're a nice little treat for your hair once or twice a week. You know, I just think they're really good. I've already repurchased them, so there's that. Okay, so the next thing is the Batiste dry shampoo. This is the Clean and Classic original one. I got this huge chunk at TJ Maxx, and it's completely empty. I love this so much. Oh my god. And I didn't even realize it. So I don't know what it is about quarantine. I was telling my boyfriend this the other day, but like my hair has been so much greasier than normal recently, and I don't know if it's because I'm eating more or I don't know what it is, but like usually I have to put in a little dry shampoo the second day after taking a shower, but oh my gosh, recently I've had to put in so much like the second day. It's insane. But anyway, so I've been, because I ran out of this, I've been using like a more expensive one. It's one by what do you want?
Hi YouTube, bye YouTube.
Anyway, so I've been using like a more expensive one just because I got it out of a BoxyCharm, and why not use it? And I don't like it. Like, I mean, it's okay and I'm using it up, but compared to this, which is like a third or a fourth of the price, it just doesn't even compare. It gives you a little bit of a white cast. I know they have a one for brown hair, which I actually don't like because it gets like all of my fingers and stuff. Anyway, if you need a cheap, it's just like a cheap, good dry shampoo, this is your best bet. They have a bunch of different scents. This is my favorite one. I think I've tried a couple other ones that were like a little too sweet for my taste, but this one, just in the Clean and Classic original, so good. And it really does absorb. Like, I'll spray it and let it sit for like 5-10 minutes maybe, and then shake it out. It's beautiful. I love it. The next thing is this, and I've mentioned this so many times on my channel, I'm really sad it's gone. This is the Sunday Riley Tidal Brightening Enzyme Water Cream. This stuff I was obsessed with. I mentioned it on my channel so many times. I used it at night, I used it in the morning. I loved it more in the morning, just because it wore so well under makeup. And as I said before, I have oilier skin, so I don't like anything too terribly heavy on my skin, and this was just the perfect, like, it was a gel almost, like it was just so good, and it was light, but like you could still feel it working. And I'm not gonna repurchase it because it's really expensive. And I'm trying out the Neutrogena water cream, like the Hydro Boost water cream, and right now I'm kind of thinking it might be a dupe for it. I'm not completely sold on it being a dupe, but it's very close, and it's close enough to where I feel comfortable not buying this again. But I did absolutely love this moisturizer. It was really good, and I'm sad it's gone. And I used it to the bone. Like, look at this. I mean, it is gone. It's gone. Okay, so the last 3 things I have are actually makeup items. I know this is kind of like boring. These are boring items, but they're like piling up in my drawer that I keep my empties in. I'm just ready to get rid of them, but you know what I mean. Okay, so the first is a lip liner. This is the Revlon Color Stay lip liner in nude. I've used this a bunch of times on my channel as well. And I know that because the description box gets flagged every time because I put the word nude in there. But anyway, it's gone. Like, the thing fell out of it and I don't know where it went, but I mean, I've had this thing for years and I've used it all the time. I love the color. Now that I'm using like more and more lip liners because I'm filming and like putting makeup on more, it's not my favorite formula. It's a little hard, but it works well. It's not the best formula in the world. I have one by LA Girl that's cheaper than this and that I like the formula better, but I will say this did last really well once you could put it on. It was just a little hard to put on and I did really enjoy the color. So I probably won't be repurchasing this exact formula just because I have found better, but it wasn't bad at all and I did use it until I lost the thing. I mean, the thing just disappeared and I'm scared because it fell on my carpet and I haven't found it yet and I feel like it's gonna smudge and the color's gonna get everywhere. All right, so this thing I have already repurchased. This is the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil in Brunette. I was so obsessed with this brow pencil that the store that I went to, they didn't have my shade. They didn't have Brunette, but I'm so obsessed with this brow pencil that I just got like a little slightly wrong shade. It was like a little too warm, but I still got it just because I needed it in my life. And the day I ran out, like, it's always such a bad day, like when you're halfway through your brows and you realize, oh shit, it won't twist up anymore, and then you've got to like finagle stuff. But anyway, this brow pencil is so good. It's so cheap. It's like $3 or $4. It's the Brunette shade. No, yeah, this is the one in Brunette. This shade is the best shade. It's a cool brown. It's not too warm, not too anything. It's pigmented, but not too much so. It's not too waxy, but it's not too creamy. It's the perfect brow pencil. So good. I've already repurchased this. And if I go to the store and like I see it in my shade in Brunette, because it's always the one that's sold out, I always pick up an extra just so I have it on hand, which should show you a lot of people love it. So it's really good. And then the last thing I'm going to talk about is a setting spray. This is the Milani Make It Last setting spray. This isn't like the dewy one or anything. It's just the standard Make It Last. I love this setting spray. Have I rebought it? No. I bought a couple that I'm trying. Setting sprays, I don't know. Like, I can't really tell too big of a difference. This one, I just like it's kind of scented, but not too much so. So that's kind of why I like this one. And this one, I do feel like it really decakifies my skin. I guess it really makes those powders look less powdery, better than some of the other ones I've tried. But this is for a drugstore setting spray. It is pretty pricey. I think it's like $12, $9, $10, $11, $12, somewhere in that range. So it's pretty pricey. And I like the Wet n Wild one just as much. And I've been trying the LA Girl one and I actually really like that one too. And that one's much cheaper. So I may repurchase this just because I do really enjoy it and I do think it makes a difference where some other setting sprays do not, but I haven't repurchased it yet. Also, I think my dog likes it because there's like dog chew marks in the tip. I don't know. So that's it. That's really all that I had to talk about. Those are all my empties. I'm excited to throw them away. I hope this video wasn't too boring. I know they like weren't the most exciting products in the world to talk about, but I just didn't know what else to film and I felt like filming, so here you go. You're welcome. As I said before, I hope you're all doing super safe and staying healthy and staying inside if you can. To any healthcare workers, grocery store workers, CVS workers, anything, postal, I mean anyone who's having to go out and work right now, you're a godsend. Thank you so much. You're awesome. You deserve all the love and cookies and wine in the world if you can drink. So anyway, thank you for watching. I love you, and oh, like and subscribe too. Do that. Okay, and I'll see you next time.